Hey everybody, Tiny Green here today. I'm going to give you 7 essential drills today that should be part of your workout anytime you're in the gym trying to improve your game. These are the staples of basketball. So today I have Georgia Heine from Manasquan High School, Justine Passat from Red Bank Catholic, Gia Passat from Toms River North, and of course Cameron Fultz, who's heading to Dartmouth University. All these players are Division I players, but they also have tremendous work ethics. And I really believe in order to be a good player, you must have a big work ethic. Here we go. Okay, we start every workout with 80 layups. We never skip our layups. Now listen, when you go through your layups, we're not looking for all kind of creativity. We want to make layups consistently that we need to make in games. Now we do everything in blocks of 5. So today, they're just gonna take 1. They're gonna take 1. When you work out, you'd be taking 5. So the first one we're gonna do is, we're gonna go to the elbow, go between our legs, and make a layup. See, 1 dribble, finish at the rim. Now, if they miss, we want them to do a push-up. Now we go to the other side. We take 5. Right, good. Same thing. Okay. If they miss layups, you make them do 5 push-ups. That's our rule. You miss a layup, you do 5. So now we go to our inside hand layup. Once again, we don't need anything fancy. We want basic layups. Layups that you expect to use in a game. Now we go inside hand. See, there goes the side. Good, there goes both. See, we want to jump. Here we go, inside hand. Good. Right, Cam? Right, good. When we go to the elbow, we start at the elbow, and we finish on the other side. Now watch. We want to go with our right hand, and then sometimes with our left. We'll mix it up. We'll go with our left and our right. Go ahead, Justine. So she used her left. Cam, go inside hand. See the other side, because we take 5. After 5, we don't take more than 5. Go ahead. And we work on our baseline finishes. First, we'll go on the same side. The athlete comes, they jump off their right foot, and they shoot with their left hand on the same side. Right, good. Here we go. We got to jump, and we have to play with pace. So now we go to the other side. Good, right. Make sure we're jumping. Right, we're always jumping. We're always jumping. So now we go up and under on the baseline with the inside hand, or we can go up and under with our back to the defender. Go ahead. Right. See, you can go any way you can. We go up and under. We want to make sure all 80 of these are good layups, and we want to get to the point where we always make 80 in a row. But that takes practice and it takes dedication. All right, now we go the other way. Go. When the athlete makes their move, they have to get their rebound and they always sprint back. We never allow the player to walk. They're constantly running and trying to fatigue themselves. Now we're gonna go 1 dribble between our legs and out-quick the defense. She'll go between her legs, pick up the ball right away, make a layup. See, she goes right off that right foot. See, we want to get it up before the defense can react. So we do 5 that way. Now we do 5 the other way. Right. See, we're going off. Some people call this wrong foot layup. So we do 5 that way. Good. Right. Now we go to the wing. This move has to be violent. And you have to test the courage of the defender. You are testing the courage of the defender. When we come, we want to come high on our spin, hands up, and violent elbow turn, but legally. But we want them to know, if you step in, you're going to get a volume of contact. The only way we can intimidate them is to spin hard, elbows high, and aggressive. If they want to charge, they're going to earn it. Here we go. Get down here, ball high. Right. We want to say elbows up. Legal elbows up. Now keep in mind, again, hard spin, elbows up, intimidating, testing the courage. Here we go. Good, right. Very nice. Good. Good. All of these are shots that we know we would be asked to take in a game. We don't practice anything that we don't do consistently in a game. We're building our instincts, which is most important because that allows us to adjust if we have to adjust. We don't get in there doing crazy stuff, the simple stuff, your instincts. Now we go with our pro hop. Here we go, pro hop. Right. See, we always start with layups. We always start with layups. Now we'll go pro hop behind the back. We don't teach it enough. We don't practice it enough. It's a great move in games. It's much like the Euro step. Here we go. Good. Jump in the air. Jump in the air. Jump in the air. Right. Good, Justine. Here we go, Dad. Right. Right. Okay. Now that's 80 layups. And we don't change. We don't change. We got to get all these layups in, and we got to be great at them. Now we go to our shooting. We start out with working on our timing. So we go to the foul line. We are going to shoot on a 3 count. That's what we're working on. Meaning, the player steps is 1, other foot, and lift the ball at the same time is 2. They shoot. Now, this is the big thing. They jump 3 times after the release. This forces them to hold their form. Here we go. Nice. You're going to jump 3 times. It forces them to hold their form. Now, we will do that 10 times. We do that 10. After we get that, we go to the hash mark. We want to work on shooting, stopping on the dime. Now, coaches, listen to me. The hardest thing to teach in basketball, the hardest thing, is teaching kids to stop. It's very difficult. You have to put tons of time in teaching kids how to stop on the dime. So the first one we'll do, we'll get to 10 feet, we'll stop on the dime between our legs. Go. Right, and we'll take 5. We are not changing our routine. Go behind the back. Stopping on the dime. We're stopping on the dime. We're stopping on the dime. Right, now we go to the players go to half court, and now we want to shoot on the move. But remember now, we're still in our mid-range game. We haven't gotten to 3s. So the first one we do is quick exchange between our legs, pull up and shoot. Show them quick exchange. Right? Quick exchange, shot. See? Good. We go quick exchange. Good, Cam. Quick exchange. Get that hand up. Get that hand up. Good. Nice job with that. That hand has to be up because it gives them options. It allows them to shoot. It allows them to pass. It allows them to go to the basket. And more importantly, the defense is off balance. Because if you have your hand here, the defense knows the only thing you can do is dribble. So we got to have that hand up. Now we go behind the back. Here we go. Good. Right. Now we go behind the back. Right, Cam? Good. Quick. Once again, we are in 5s. Now we combine both sides between our legs behind our back. Here we go. We combine both. Now we go to our mid-range shooting off the hard dribble. Go to the wing. Now we're going to slide 2 dribbles, and we are going to step into the shot. Now look, when they step in, they got to step in hard with the proper foot, the foot closest to the baseline. They got to hold their form, and they got to knock down shots. Here we go. In hard. Right, we'll shoot 5. We'll shoot 5. On the other side. Go ahead, Justine. Same thing. Good. Here we go. Now we go to the corner. So now watch. Start up. She'll take 2 dribbles, and then she'll do the same thing in the corner. Right. Here we go. We'll take 5. Now we'll do the same thing on the other corner. Here we go. Good. Good. Keep in mind now, we're out of season, so we'll touch every spot. But when you're in your season, shoot from where you will get shots in the game. If you never get a shot in the corner during your season, there's no reason to practice corner shots. Practice the shots in the area you expect to get shots. This is the off season. We're trying to develop everything as long as we're doing it consistently and we're not changing every day. All right, 2 slides, step in. See, we'll get 5 there. Good, see, we'll get 5 there. Right. We touched on every area of the mid-range game. Now we're gonna go to our 3-point shooting. So we go in the corner, and we like to call this 5-5-5. They're gonna take 5 threes from 5 spots. So watch. 5 from the corner. Right, good. 5 from the corner. We go 5 from the wing. Good. 5 from the wing. Now we go 5 from the top. Go 5 from the other way. And we go 5 from the corner. Now watch. Now I want to put some pressure on them. Now we want to put pressure on everybody because it adds a little bit of competition and it lets you know their mental toughness. They have to make 3 shots in a row to move to the next spot. So we won't do that today, but we'll show you. Justine, you do it. 3 in a row. She's got to make 3 in a row. There's 1. She would have to make 3 in a row to move to the 5 spots. Now, as the player gets better, now Justine has to make 5 in a row now because she's mastered 3 in a row. So that's what we do. Now watch, we go to our deep 3s now. So go out. Now this is the last thing we'll show you today. This is the last thing we'll show you today. Now watch. We work on our deep 3s because we want range. So Justine will start at half court. She would take 10, 10, 10. Today she's just gonna take 1. So go. She starts from half court. Then she would go here, what we call the yellow line, and she would shoot 10 from there. Come to the college 3 and shoot 10 there. Very good. So now watch. We're working on our range. That's 30 there. Then everybody go to half court. Then we would shoot 10 from the hash mark. Ready? Watch. 10 from the hash mark. She let the player come out of their normal shooting form. They got to shoot the ball the same way as if they were shooting from 10 feet. All right, last one. 10 there. From both corners, we want to be off the court. We want to be off the court. Go ahead, Justine. We would shoot 10 off the court. Right. We shoot 10 off the court. Right. Now, we do the same thing every day. I don't care if the players, like these guys, Division I players, or if they're 3rd graders. Now, we may adjust the range when we get to deep 3-point shooting, but we want to be consistent every day with our workout. This is Tiny Green from the Hoop Group saying, I hope you learned something today, and I hope you understand your workouts have to be well-rounded, well-planned out, and consistent.